And when the yellow harness is attached all the way, push the locking pin in. When the airbag blows out, it's going to tear this seam out. Every manufacturer makes it a little different, but in this case, this particular seat, that's where it would tear out. Some vehicles have a plastic cover that will blow off. This seat cover right here is over $1,000, where it's all leather and it's the top trim level. So you're going to have to decide for yourself what you're going to do, if you're going to get someone to fix that, or if you're just going to replace it, or buy a whole used seat, or buy a used seat cover. So I've got a quick tip for you when you're reinstalling the airbags. If you see the one on the right, it has a different looking connector than the one on the left. And I thought that the airbags that I ordered were not for this vehicle. And I went to connect them in the seat, and of course the wire harness in the seat wouldn't plug in. And it took me a little while to figure this out, but what I realized is there's this little plastic adapter that'll fit right in there and snap in place. And when you snap it in place, now this looks like that. Well, what happened there? Well, the thing was, this little adapter stayed with my seat harness when I took my old airbag out. But when the parts recycler removed the replacement airbag, that little part stayed with the replacement airbag. So when I went to put the new airbag in, it wouldn't connect to the wire harness because there were two of these parts. So anyway, just pay attention to that and don't panic if they don't seem to fit together right away. When it comes to putting the airbag back in its sleeve, this is the sleeve here that's attached to the seat cover. You want to stick the airbag in and don't throw it in all the way and then bolt it down. You first need to connect this wire harness. So I'll plug it in like this, and when the yellow harness is attached all the way, push the locking pin in. So now that shouldn't come off there very easily. Now that you have this in place, you can slide the airbag further in the sock, get the bolts to protrude through the holes in the sock, and put the bolts, sorry, the studs I should say, through the frame, and then bolt it from the back. So let's do that. Okay, so there are two nuts that go on with 10mm heads, and then they get torqued to 6.2 Newton meters. Now your vehicle may be different. It is important to torque that properly because the torque on these studs is what grips that sock that is supposed to explode open after the bag inflates. I'm gonna tighten it up here and then torque it here. Click. So those are tightened up and torqued up, and now this seat back is ready to go back on.